Sirogojno is one of the most prominent villages in Zlatibor region, and it is 26 kilometers away from the tourist center. It is believed that the village got its name after a type of pear. It's located at an altitude of 900 meters and has around 600 inhabitants, mainly engaged in agriculture and fruit growing. What makes this village the most recognizable is an old craft of the hard-working women of this area. In the Zlatibor area, women have always been fully engaged in wool processing, from fleece to sliver and yarn, spinning, weaving and knitting, covers and clothes for their closed ones, warm woolen socks, gloves, scarves, and then came sweaters. Their skill is as old as the world. Women from Sirogojno and surrounding area have shown their handcrafts in public, for the first time at the exhibition in 1962. The bravest one have decided to organize themselves and start knitting for the purpose of selling, and after 3 decades, almost 2,000 knitters worked for the world fashion market. What started as a traditional handcraft turned into creation of fashion clothes of highest quality, unique designs and authentic style. Sweaters, jackets, coats, sets, hats and scarves from Sirogojno were gladly seen at the fashion shows, exhibitions and in the shop windows of the exclusive fashion stores in Sweden, Italy, France, Germany, USA, Japan, etc. In their honor, but also to preserve the extraordinary beauty and exceptional creativity of their work, in Sirogojno was founded the Museum of Knitters as an act of the lasting prize for their perseverance, work and skill that Sirogojno brought into the world and brought the world to Sirogojno. The museum keeps testimonies, the articles from the fashion magazines and publications, as well as the numerous awards that illustrate the significance and the worldwide recognition of Zlatibor knitters. The letters and photographs of celebrities who have had at least one item of clothing made by Zlatibor knitters. In 1979, the first open-air museum, Staro Selo, is opened in Sirogojno, with relocated houses from all parts of Zlatibor, in order to be preserved and displayed there. In an authentic way, this museum exhibits architectural heritage and housing culture of this area from the second half of the 19th and the first half of the 20th century. It consists of 2 separate units. The first one includes the houses that have preserved both their original shape and purpose, and they are forming 2 households, and in the second unit are the houses that have retained their primary form, but their purpose has been changed or modified for tourists, taverns, souvenir shop, apartments, etc. The Church of the Holy Apostles Peter and Paul was built in 1764. The founder of the church is Georgije Smiljanić. The greatest value in this temple is its iconostasis, which is the one of the early works of Serbian greatest painter of religious motifs, Simeon Lazović. When it comes to local traditional cuisine, the restaurant Moj Zavičaj in Sirogojno, founded in 1979, is a place that offers an enjoyable ambience, friendly staff and above all, local food, prepared according to old recipes of the well-experienced chefs. Sports and Recreational Center Viva Sport is only 100 meters away from the center of the village, and it is surrounded by vegetation and gentle slopes and therefore an ideal place for children. The capacity of this facility is 150 beds. In addition to accommodation in rural tourist households, the guests can also rent accommodation in hostels within the museum, Staro Selo and in the Viva Sport Resort. Within the old village museum, there are 7 authentic Zlatibor log cabins located in the vicinity of the tavern. The interiors of these log cabins are modernized and adapted to the needs of the tourists. These log cabins have different capacities, from double bed to 5 bed. The total capacity is 41 beds.